A little bit of a chilly start to our day across central Illinois. Temperatures right now in many cases right around 40 degrees, 35 up in Bloomington, 36 in Jacksonville, 40 degrees here in Decatur, and even 41 down along that I-70 corridor in Vandalia and in Effingham. Now, temperature change from 24 hours ago is going to look quite depressing, down anywhere from about 8 to 15 degrees realistically across central Illinois. We're going to continue to see a little bit of a decrease in temperatures even going into tomorrow as well. But today, nonetheless, still a warm one across central Illinois as we make it back up into the 50s. But the wind's going to be out of the northwest today, and that's, of course, ushering in some colder air. Right now, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Peak wind gust today could be upwards of about 25. But satellite radar is going to continue to keep us dry, which is some positive news for the time being. Now, there could be a quick sprinkle later on this evening, and we're going to break down the reason why, and it's because of the cold front that's just off towards our north. Now, this cold front is going to continue to push down to the south, but that area of low pressure is going to attract the opportunity for some sprinkles and maybe even a flurry if you're further to the northeast. I don't think it's likely for many of us, but as this cold front continues to approach, obviously it brings a few clouds late this evening, going into about 5, 6 o'clock, maybe starting to see some clouds up towards Bloomington. But even with that, here's that opportunity for a quick sprinkle going into 8 o'clock. Now, the time window for the ability for flurries is so strict and limited that I don't think it's a huge likelihood to see this. Chicagoland has a better chance. Now, Watseka, you have a better chance than many of us, but obviously it's going to be dependent on where temperatures are. And as we make it in the mid-50s today, 8:30, I don't think we're going to be near that freezing point or nearly as close as what we would like it to be to see flurry chances. So you can see most of it stays off to the northeast, maybe some sprinkles up and down I-57. Here in Decatur, not expecting much other than cloud cover for the most part. So again, mainly just a rain event, but even then it's extremely limited for the sprinkles that you could see across the area. Saturday, plenty of sunshine remains in that forecast, not only for Saturday, but even into your Sunday. Now, there is a difference in temperatures there. Saturday, we're talking a high of maybe 40 degrees. Many of us might not even break the 40-degree mark. But as we get into your Sunday with sunshine, just a few clouds on the occasion, we're still going to call it a sunny day. Temperatures there, 20 degrees better, as we're right back up into the 60s. It's all because of warm front that begins to push through at that point in time, even going into your Monday. So a weekend breakdown for you, 40 degrees Saturday, 62 going into your Sunday. Both days we have plenty of sunshine. The difference is the wind out of the north Saturday and the wind out of the southwest by the time we get into Sunday. And that begins the warming trend returning across all of central Illinois. That's going to make a run for not only 60, but eventually back and seeing our first 70-degree temperature for the year of 2024. Now today, 55 degrees. I think some of us may fall shy of it with the wind out of the northwest, but tonight going to be a cold one. Again, a sprinkle chance before midnight. Flurries unlikely, but I can't rule out the opportunity if you're up towards Watseka. Now, if there's something else you're keeping an eye on for, and maybe the conditions allow for it tonight, or even tomorrow, because they'll still appear full, is a full moon as we start to get into tonight. Again, it peaks at 6:40 technically going into tomorrow morning. It's a micro moon. That means it's going to not necessarily appear full. In fact, it's the opposite of a super moon across the area. It's whenever the moon's the furthest point, but it's still a full moon. It's also the snow moon associated with the month of February, but we're still seeing sunshine as we get into your weekend, even into early next week. Now, what that warmth does bring some instability. We talk some thunderstorm chances Tuesday.